Appetite for Records here, and I have some more records. I went back to McKay's. I won't show it, but I scored some video game stuff underpriced. They kind of screwed up. So with that profit that I'm going to make, I justified buying some more records. I should have just pocketed the profits and just went home, but no, of course not. Now this first one I'm going to show, I don't know if I could justify why I bought this and how much I paid for it, because it's kind of unknown. I can't even find it on Discogs, and I found it on a website though. It's called Slick Street Lips. That cover just looked too cool. These two guys just look too cool. I figured it could be some unknown good rock or something. I sampled it and it was pretty good. But for $5.95, why did I buy that? I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand why I do the things I do. For a quarter, a single of Freaky Monstrosity, Part 1 and Part 2. I can't believe that thing's not on Discogs. You know, for $6 I could have bought something that I known instead of stuff that I didn't know. For 25 cents, the Wagner 4-band, but I got it because of the helmet on the front there, and one of the songs, I think the first song on it is like. See. That might be outside too. Or I'm just overlooking it now. Oh, yeah, song 2, Entry of the Gods into Valhalla. You know, badass stuff, Valhalla. This is like the classical probably version of Man of War. For 19 cents, a jazz album. I went to the jazz section and bought a few of the cheaper ones and thought maybe I could find something cool to listen to. For 19 cents, Freddie Hubbard, Bundle of Joy. Could be good. For 19 cents, come on. These are all mixed up, so not all the jazz is together. Unfortunately, I'd like to just show it all at once. For 95 cents, the Ritchie Family, American Generation. Look at that. This is some kind of disco stuff, because the last song is I Feel Disco Good. I prefer to pay less than $1 for some of these unknowns, but sometimes I'll pay $1. I thought I heard of this guy here, and I don't know if I heard of him for a good reason or a bad reason, but I was tempted for this one, 95 cents. Gino Vanelli. You know, I don't know, but it's a gatefold as well. I don't even know what kind of music it is. Yeah, I don't know. Could be stuff I know. I don't know. It's got a song, side 2, a song called War Suite, Prelude to War, and the Battle Cry. Tom Jones, live at Caesar's Palace. I love Tom Jones, and I love Tom Jones live even more. Let's see, this one's he's got Soul Man, Delilah, Delilah, Bridge Over Troubled Water, My Way. I'm not going to read them all. She's a Lady, I know that one. The hit medley, I'll Never Fall in Love Again, Daughter of Darkness, Love Me Tonight, It's Not Unusual. Rock and Roll medley, Johnny B. Good, Boney Maroney, and Long Tall Sally. He is good live, so This one should be good. The Mills Brothers, Lazy River. I have another Mills Brothers record. It doesn't have a cover, so this one, and I liked it, so this one could be good too. Okay, these two, I don't like to pay more than $1 for most of these, but yet I paid $6 for that one. But for these ones, I justified it. Jefferson, Starship, Red Octopus, and Jefferson, Starship, Spitfire. Really want to find Jefferson Airplane, but those are hard to find. I guess that's good for $3 a piece. I don't know what they're worth, so I didn't know if that was a good deal or not. They did have a Jefferson Airplane record. It's the one with a fish on the cover, I think. I almost want to look it up real quick. But the record was not in good shape, and they were wanting the same price. Oh, I think it's called Bark. Let's see. Yeah, Bark. But the record was bad shape, and they're wanting just as much as those. A compilation record? No, this ain't the compilation. I think there's. It's still coming up. Sorry. This one's called Mega Force 707. I don't know what this is, but it was partially sealed. 1982 Boardwalk Records. Song 1 is Mega Force. They also have a song called Hell or High Water. Is it like Spooky Tooth's version? Or is it completely different? Just see what I'm looking at here. It's a pretty cool cover, though. Here's the compilation. It's called Full Tilt. It had The Tide is High by Blondie. I like that song. My Love Opened the Door. Pete Townsend. I already have that. It's got Whip It, Devo. I don't have that Devo album. Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Pat Benatar. Ain't That a Shame? Cheap Trick. Misunderstanding. Genesis. And a few more. So it had a good selection of songs here. Thought it was worth it for 50 cents. Okay, this was actually the first main record I found, and it was in good shape too for $3. Another splurge, but this one I really justified. DIO, Last in Line. Is this my first DIO album? It is my first DIO album. Because I do have a Black Sabbath album with Dio on it, but I don't have a Dio album. So this is awesome. $0.25. Let's Go Bowling. Bert Kampfert and his orchestra. I'm trying to pronounce his last name though. Let's Go Bowling. I like big band stuff, so for 25 cents, Sharp, The Moments. Looks like good classic R&B soul, 1978. Or disco, I'm not sure. For 25 cents, see, I like these 25-cent ones. I'll take a chance on some 25-cent ones. Billy Falcon. Falcon around. Billy Falcon. Falcon around. That is a nice play on words. Oh, damn. That's good. I didn't even see the title of the album. This one's sealed. It's called, it's Swingers. Counting the Beat. This was one I think we passed up on one time because they looked too girly. I was like, this can't be good. They look too girly. Well, we sampled them on Discogs, and I think they ended up being pretty good, is what my memory is. I'm not sure, but for 89 cents, the Babies. Is there a year on this one? It might be on the record itself. 1977. If that's not a false memory, I thought we sampled them after we got home, after we passed up on them, and realized, hey, we should have bought that. We just figured, oh, that can't be good. One more stack of records here. All the jazz stuff has got to be in this stack. The Spinners, pick of the litter. Look at this cool cover. Kind of they're like cutouts. They're actually they're perforated to pop out of there. Each member of the band. The middle one's the only one that's like pushed out a little bit. You can see the perforations there a little bit, maybe. Not great lighting. The Spinners are the ones who do Rubber Band Man, aren't they? I would like that album. This does have Games People Play. I think I looked that one up, and I think that was a song I may have known as well. Just got to hear it again. It's one of those songs where I got to hear it again. Okay, this one I bought for $4, and I can't justify the price, but I only justified it because this is Volume 2 of an album I already have. It's called Big Band Jazz Volume 2. And I love, and I mean I really, really love Big Band Jazz Volume 1. Very underrated record. I think it's Big Band Jazz 1 is Bob O'Connell and his band. And this one is the Humber College Jazz Ensemble on the way to Monterey Jazz Festival. So this could be good too. This could be really, really good. This one was only, if I was looking at the jazz section and I was trying to find some cheaper jazz that I could experiment with. So this one is Dave Grusin and Don Grusin, Sticks and Stones. I like the cover. And it was only 95 cents, so I took a chance on that one. And for $1.95, The Weather Report. This will make my third Weather Report album. The first two I have are unbelievable. They're just great. Really, really great jazz. So I'm happy to find this one. I took a chance on this one. Tom Scott Street Beat for $1.95. Not sure what style of jazz this one's going to be, but it sounded interesting. And speaking of Rob McConnell, and it's Rob McConnell and the Boss Brass. I picked up not one, but two albums by him. Let's see if I can get them together here. Oh, and this one's jazz as well, I think. Yeah. Let's try to get these together here. There we go. We got Rob McConnell and his Boss Brass. I think it says Atras da Porta. And this one is The Singers Unlimited with Rob McConnell and the Boss Brass. And this was not in the jazz section, but I'm pretty sure Woody Herman was an album I bought before. Not this one in particular, but an album by him. The one with the Cobra on the front that I bought. Pretty sure that was Woody Herman. So this one was only 95 cents. For 95 cents, TKO Let It Roll. This one's sealed. Could be good. We'll not know. We'll find out. For a quarter, some classical stuff. Arcangelo Corelli. 12 sonatas for violin solo and continuo. The records are in a side like this here. I figured, hey, for a quarter, this looked kind of cool, so. Yeah. This one is also a quarter. Bad News Travels Fast. Look out. This is at least the second or third one I bought today that said records are your best buy. This is another sealed one this one was 95 cents. Greg Diamond Star Cruiser. This one's got Fancy Dancer, Island Boogie, Too Hot to Reggae. Probably some cool disco stuff. For 95 cents, Straight 8, Shuffle and Cut. For 95 cents, this is Frankie Crocker's Heart and Soul Orchestra presents the Disco Suite Symphony No. 1 in Rhythm and Excellence. Now, for 50 cents, my friend Michael shared a song by them, and what do you know? I found it in the bargain bin. BT Express. Do it till you're satisfied. This is some good old funk. So I'm happy to get this. Oh, and it's gatefold as well. Yeah, a lot of the records there in the budget section, they're listed as very scratched, but a lot of them are they just put the very scratched sticker on them, but a lot of them are like in mint shape. They're just like budget priced. But nothing's in order, and you gotta dig through it like a budget section. The Fifth Dimension, Love Lines, Angels, and Rhymes. I believe this is my second Fifth Dimension album. Second or third? And finally, another unknown one. Stanley Clarke, Rocks, Pebbles, and Sand. Look at that cool, look at that weird, funky, cool cover. Is this motorcycle made out of rocks? I think so. Man, see, I think the reason why sometimes I'll splurge more on unknown stuff is because my favorite thing about collecting records is hearing the unknown. I like that more sometimes than finding the good stuff. I get I think I do. I get more enjoyment finding a hidden gem with awesome songs that I never heard before over buying an album of an artist I already know and know the songs of. That doesn't mean that I don't want like all of Rush's records and all of Aerosmith's records. Of course I want those too. But I think I get a little bit more joy out of the unknown. So I like splurging it and buying these 50-cent to $1 unknown records. So that's everything. That's a lot more records now. this could be it for a while. I don't know. I don't got no more money, so I shouldn't have bought those. I should have pocketed my profits and went home. I could have like $60 profit right now that I could be using towards food bills. But no, I had to buy more records. So that's the end of this video, so thanks for watching.